where we ended last year. Thank you, ladies, for dropping us off.
No problem.
Yes, thank
Mike
you.
and I are getting ready to head out. Throw the pack on and go. Well, here's where I ended last year. Beautiful morning to start out Port Clinton, Pennsylvania. Hamburg and the Walmart's up there. Maine to Georgia. Climbing up the hill out of Port Clinton. Starting to look like Rocksylvania. Hear the train far below. And hope we're about to the top of the first climb. Appalachian Trail northbound, about 50 minutes in, and first climb is done up on the ridge. First blow down. Well, look for a place to eat lunch. About 11:30. Windsor Furnace. We've come 5.9 from Port Clinton this morning, I guess. Finished lunch. Good little water. Hit the trail. Oh, up here in the rocks. Been climbing almost 2 miles since lunch. About to get to a viewpoint. Pulpit Rock. Pulpit Rock. Keep heading on this afternoon. A mile or so to go to get to the shelter. Been a long day. Came off trail. 0.2 miles. There's supposed to be a bunkhouse down here, a shelter. Bunkhouse might be out behind there. Day 2, leaving Eggville Shelter. After an hour, 15 minutes of climbing, up on the ridge, wind and rain, enjoying this type 2 fun. Hope we can do 17 miles today. It's been a slog since 7 o'clock and it's 11 something, haven't had a break. So we'll stop at this shelter, eat a snack and have a pack off. This is crazy. .6:15, sight for sore eyes. Had some treacherous, slow hiking in places. there's a shelter right down there. We're gonna sleep in the shelter again tonight. This will be home for the night. End of day 2. Day 3. Beautiful morning. A little cool. Get started with some coffee. Just at 7 o'clock. Gonna hit the trail. Right up there. Coming down to the Lehigh River. Guess we're gonna cross that bridge in a few minutes and then climb that mountain. Lehigh River Bridge. Came across that bridge and now we're climbing. Looks like Mike's climbing up through there. Yeah, that's what I did with mine, just threw them in there. Feel like a turtle. I'm not sure this is made for old men. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, the other folks back in the nursing home will think we're crazy. Good job. Yeah. You lived. Huh? You lived. Yeah, we lived. So I must say, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have shared that adventure with. But also must say, I don't know of anyone else close to my age crazy enough to do it. It has been a long, hard afternoon. Hard hiking. It's 6:20, and we finally made it to our campsite, I think, that we're going to spend the night at. Well, this is going to be home for the night. Anyway, let me get my tent set up. 7 o'clock, dinner's cooking and the tent is set up. Day 4, slept right there. A little late, it's a cold morning, about 27 when we woke up this morning. Anyway, all packed up, gonna hit the trail. Brisk morning. Almost 4, coming down into Wind Gap. There's a lot of traffic down here after 2 days up here on the ridge. It's a little bit different. Reduce speed to 35, okay? Beginning of day 5. Not sure whether I mentioned last night, we came here to check on water and some other things and just decided to spend the night. So 15 miles to go to get to Delaware Water Gap and finish Pennsylvania. The rocks of Rocksylvania continue. Rocky, rocky trail. Kirkridge Shelter for lunch. It's about 11:50. Yeah, I think this is the place right here. You ready to beat the Delaware Water Gap?
Am I ready to be there?
Yep.
Yes, I am.
Be done with Pennsylvania.
Ready to be for that, too.
Mount Mincy. Headed down into the Delaware Water Gap. Well, a creek is something I haven't seen for a few days. Wonder if that's the bridge we cross tomorrow to get to the other side. Might be. It's a big one. Walk back to the hostel and get our backpacks and start a short day out of Delaware Water Gap. Presbyterian Church of the Mountain. Stayed in their hiker room last night. Actually slept on that couch last night. Blake slept over there. We're ready to head out. Getting ready to cross the seriously long bridge and be done with Pennsylvania. Another state done on the Appalachian Trail. We worked our way around the bridge and the roads, and looks like we're finally going to get back on the trail. I think this is going to be nicer. Now here's the bunkhouse at the Mohican Center. They got nice bunk rooms in here. Just went over and took a shower in another building. So this is where I'm spending the night. Head over to the bathroom here. You sure are friendly, aren't you? Starting out with a climb here this morning. Nice to be out of the rocks of Pennsylvania. Well, this looks like fun. I see a white blaze up there somewhere, so we're gonna go up. Like a lunch, looks like a lunch spot here for us. Beautiful view. Of all the lunch spots we've ever had, this is one of them. Just finished the last climb of the day, half mile or so down to the camp. It's been a beautiful day, but I'm ready to be done walking. Brick shelter arrived. Spend the night here. Bend in with friends. Day 8 starting earlier, rain coming in later. Breakfast time. 12 minutes after 6. And we're headed out. See how we do today. Rain's definitely coming. Too cold for the picnic table. Head on. There's a shelter up here somewhere we can get out of the rain for a few minutes. Top of Sunrise Mountain. It was a surprise to come around the corner and see this pavilion up here. We've been in the rain, so couldn't even get my camera out. 40 in the afternoon. It's been a wet, cold last 6 miles, but there is home for the night sitting in front of us. Oh man, it's gonna be good. A rock shelter. Home for the night. Breakfast in bed. 7 o'clock. Putting the finishing touches on the packing and getting ready to head out. High Point State Park, restrooms, water fountains, really nice stop. And it's only that far from the trail, right over there. High Point of New Jersey, I guess. That's what I'm guessing. Find out when I get there, if I get there. Smile. Beautiful rock walls. I've been passing them, a lot of them. Very nice hostel. Spent the night here in Unionville, New York. Getting ready to head on out of town. Breakfast. Horler's General Store. We had breakfast. Back on trail up above the town. "9:48 a.m. Little morning break here at shelter, picnic table, 5 or 10 minutes maybe. That mountain in front of us, a trail called Stairway to Heaven. So we gotta climb that after we get some ice cream. After a nice break, starting a section called the Stairway to Heaven. Gotta climb up to this mountain in front of us. And anyway, I've got 5 miles to go to get to camp tonight. A long day. It's 10 minutes till 6. And we've got about a half mile to go to get to camp. We arrived at an empty shelter, so we are happy about that. Not saying we won't get somebody, but we'll claim some spots and spend the night here. Nice little spot. Beautiful shelter, beautiful night, slept well. I think we're gonna head up here to the ranger station, get some water, and then do about 12 or 13 miles. Last ride done for. Hope this is not the sign of things to come. Ooh, a little rickety. Jersey, New York.
Yay! Congrats.
Well, here's what the first part of New York looks like. Beautiful so far, but it's a beautiful day. On the Appalachian Trail. Welcome to New York. Ladder. Just been boulder hopping in New York. Gorgeous. Been walking all day to get here, and it's about 1:40 in the afternoon. Belleville since 1819. $3:40 in the afternoon. Well shy of where we wanted to make it tonight, but we are whooped. And so we're going to pull into this shelter and call it a night. And deal with the consequences later. Anyway, it's been a good day, but very difficult. So, gonna call it. Morning, little guy. What are you up to, huh? Where we slept our last night on trail. Getting ready to head out to the Blue Blaze. Get back on the AT. Back on trail, headed north. Beautiful morning. Nice the waterfall and up the steps. Pretty. Well, you made it look easy. Just over a mile and this section will be done. It's been a good 12 days. Ups and downs, literally.